Since antiquity, there existed a land known for unmatched generosity and hospitality. It is a cultural art form passed down through generations. Today, Amsa Hospitality carries that same passion, merging the warm Arabian welcome with the comforts of modern luxury, partnering with leading tech firms and green brands around the globe to craft a seamless, integrated experience and taking steps towards our mission of developing the hotel of the future. From the moment guests arrive at our hotels, they are welcomed into a world where every detail is attended to with care and purpose. Our team is a pillar in our business, and what sets us apart is their dedication to providing exceptional service. Join us on our journey of providing Arabian hospitality experiences that inspire and delight, and become part of a community that values your investment and trust. Through our collaboration, we will be part of a global journey towards excellence.
What an impressive video. Thank you. And welcome everyone for this panel talk on the future of hospitality in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, opportunities and aspiration. I'm delighted to have here Aamir Riyadh, Chief Operating Officer, Malik Ali,
Hello.
Chief Financial Officer, Mohammad Mandili, Chief People Officer, Laurent Cartier, Chief Research and Development Officer, and Bandar Abdulmajeed, Chief Brand and Marketing Officer. The Kingdom new strategy is to attract approximately 100 million tourists by 2030, with 75 million domestic and 75 million international ones. The total spending approximately reached 100 billion Saudi riyal by 2023. Aamir, what is your thoughts about those numbers?
Good afternoon. Thank you very much for giving me opportunity to speak on this stage for future hospitality. Yes, sure. I would like to add another key point which is relates closely to the Amsa Hospitality, which is the mid-scale hotel. The mid-scale hotel and upper mid-scale hotel growth is higher than or faster growth than the luxury hotels. This is show us how the travelers are appreciate the good balance of between quality and affordability. I know Malik has some interested figures to share with us. The amount is going to be invested in that segment.
Thank you, Aamir, and good afternoon, everyone. Yes, I do have interesting figures to share here. We have 280,000 rooms in the kingdom, and that is going to grow to 550,000 by 2030. Tourism industry in Saudi market is going to contribute 10% to the GDP, and we also have some HR related data which I will ask my colleague here, Mohammad, to share.
Thank you, Malik, for sharing the interesting figures with us. And I would like to highlight what you just mentioned regarding the contribution of tourism sector by 10% in Saudi Arabia's GDP in 2030. This contribution will create around 1.6 million jobs in Saudi Arabia for the tourism and hospitality sector. And thanks to the Ministry of Tourism for the contributions, the initiatives such as Trailblazer program, this program has trained around 100,000 Saudi trainees. And from these contributions and the initiatives that the ministry are working on, actually, Amsa Hospitality is creating Amsa Hospitality Academy. This academy will be part of these contributions and participations to help the sector to be developed and trained well for the Saudis and all the hoteliers in the market.
With having those impressive figures in mind, what do you think, Laurent, about the sector growth, development, and operational needs, in your opinion?
Yes, thank you. Very interesting to see. If you look at the evolution of the industry, those, let's say, 20 past years, one word comes to mind, it's versatility. in fact, take an example as the lobby, for example. The lobby 15, 20 years ago was just a check-in, check-out place, waiting area. Best case scenario, you would have a coffee machine in the corner. And look at the lobby now. It has drastically changed. We have now, we're not even talking about lobbies anymore. We're talking about social hubs, different ambiances that attract the neighborhood, 300% lifestyle. So very different. At Amsa Hospitality, we are very keen on this parameter of versatility. So of course, we will follow the trend and have different ambiances in our hotel spaces that are going to evolve according to the timing of the day, because of course you don't need the same thing at 8 a.m. or at 8 p.m. But not only at Amsa Hospitality, we are also very keen on working with our partners, and for this, the brand has to be versatile. As an example, you could have a partner in any place of the world who is willing to have our brand in a little slightly upper scale, or at the difference on the lower scale. So versatility is one of the core of AMSA's values for its new brand. Thank you.
Yes, Laurent, I agree with you. Even the development perspective, we need to be flexible and listen to our partners, their demand and wishes. We know the Amsa Hospitality is looking at the location which is close to the airport areas, industrial areas, and the convention centers. It's mean that we are cater the hotels for the purely for the business travelers, and today the business traveler demand is the easy access and easy comfort zone with the sustainability. It's mean that we need to ensure that we have a right material to construct the, and with the keeping in the right process to build a hotel with the soundproofing walls, energy saving appliances, and a sustainable material. That need us the strong partners, as also for the hotel operators. This is our duty also to give awareness to the hotel owners that what is need today for to build a sustainable hotel.
So, Bandar, do you think that there is another or other needs from marketing perspectives?
Definitely. For example, how the industry must be ready to welcome the world for the Expo 2030, which is 6 years from now. We need to reach our international guests from all over the world, people from China, from Europe, from UK, even the US or Africa. We need to be very creative in our communications and all marketing efforts to reach those guests. The only way to reach them is to understand the difference between their cultures and the difference between the markets. Therefore, we will stand out during the Expo 2030. There will be a lot of ads, and it is not easy job to stand out.
Bandar, I believe that personalize and localize the journey of any traveler is an important factor in the hospitality sector. From choosing the destination to a book or choose a hotel until the checkout eventually with the loyalty programs and so on. As a brand and marketing chief officer of Amsa Hospitality, what is your thoughts about the role of branding and marketing in this customer journey?
I find this topic is very interesting. Actually, our goal is to keep the guest engaging all the way during his stay and journey. We work as a hoteliers, as a travel guide for our guests. We promote the kingdom. We promote all the destinations and activity events happening during the guest stay. Our role is to inform our guests with what's happening around them and this is where we reach their high expectation. For example, let's take the booking confirmation. We can add within the booking information some suggestions for our guests to visit during their stay, and that will personalize their stay. And it's totally different between families and solos and business travelers. So we can suggest for each one the activation and events and destination that they can visit during their stay.
So, Laurent, I think you are considering all those points when you develop a new brand, aren't they?
Yes, thank you very much. At Amsa Hospitality, we are very keen on this matter of technology. Um, if you look as an example backwards, those 20 past years, the evolution of the technology, it's very impressive. And of course, today we can do so many things that were impossible 20 years ago. But do we have a better quality of life today than 20 years ago? At Amsa Hospitality, we ask the question. With my teammates, we are working on that brand, and we are very keen on bringing the right amount of technology to enhance the guest experience. Because once again, we are really focusing on the guest journey rather than the product itself.
Yes, this is indeed, this point is come very often with the partners. You are right that. So,
I'm going back to Bandar, and I would like to know when it comes to the customer journey, what comes first, branding or marketing?
This is the old age question. Actually, what comes first, branding or marketing? I believe that they work hand in hand. Laura and I at Amsa Hospitality work very closely together, and to make sure that our message, branding messages goes all the way to our customer during his journey.
So we touched briefly on the talent role in achieving the industry of hospitality sector in the kingdom. But I believe I need to take a closer look, and I will ask Mohammed, what do you think your role in AMSA in integrating the talent into the hospitality sector?
This is an area where Amsa Hospitality is hugely involved in. We want to build the future generation of Saudi hoteliers. Not only that, we want to develop the Saudi general managers of tomorrow. I mentioned earlier the Amsa Hospitality Academy, and I would like to highlight the plans that we have for this in our local market. And we want to hire from the local markets. I will give a plan like Abha and Medina, the secondary cities. We are going to hire in these cities from the local communities, and who can deliver the Saudi authentic experience to our guests better than the Saudis who is working in the local market. It's our commitment to work these communities to give them and providing them better opportunities and career path. Not only that, we are working on partnerships with universities, schools, inside and outside the country.
I believe growing Saudi talent for the industry has benefits and impact on the economy. Isn't it, Malik?
Yes, it is. There is a gap between the required staff in the Saudi market or hospitality industry and staff which is existing. We cannot rely that much on the expert staff because it takes time to recruit people. It takes time to train them and train them in Saudi culture. Okay, and this recruitment delays cost to the payroll sometimes 10% due to the project delays. Okay, that's why Amsa Hospitality we are building the training academy with all of our colleagues to mitigate this risk within Amsa Hospitality.
So I think all this is good and fantastic. but how we are communicating this, like how we are spreading the word in the industry to attract the younger generation into the industry. Maybe Bandar can talk more about this.
Yes, sure. At Amsa Hospitality, this is one of our main goals to attract young Saudis to the industry. Actually, we reach those Saudis through different platforms, either digital platform, school events, educational fair, or even the gaming. We attract those young Saudis to showing case of success stories for professionals in the industry, or even highlight the career opportunities for them.
For my final question, maybe I want to talk more about the new brand of Amsa Hospitality. I know it may be a bit too early to talk about it, but I know that you are working on a new hotel brand that aim to take the Saudi hospitality culture to the global audience. I believe, Laurent, this is your main focus currently. Can we know anything about it?
Yes, thank you very much. Indeed, it's a bit early, but what I can tell you is that with all the team at Amsa Hospitality, we are very excited and we have a lot of ambition in creating this first international Saudi brand, which is going to showcase the history and the culture of Saudi abroad. There's many key points in this brand that is going to make it stand out. One of them is one of the key points that we have created at Amsa Hospitality remains in the standard operating procedures. As I was saying previously, we are more focusing on the guest journey, guest experience than the product itself. So we have some very interesting key points in our SOPs, and we are working very closely with HR in hiring the right people for this task. Thank you.
That's true, Laura. Who can be better as a brand ambassador than the Saudi, and especially who's working abroad? As I mentioned earlier regarding the academy and the programs that we are working on, such as the future generation of Saudi hoteliers and the GMs of tomorrow, all of that applies here too. And this openness is something new to the Saudi market, and we need to give trainings and the cultural training for operating abroad. So this is a part that Amsa Hospitality Academy will be focusing also, inshallah.
Thank you for both of you. Would others like to add anything for this closing point?
Yes, I'm convinced what we are experiencing today in Kingdom, it's a start of incredible future hospitality. That is what we are working today, and I'm sure the Saudi hospitality success story for the generation to come.
If I might add, I would say it is really exciting time for Saudis who's working in the hospitality sector right now, and it's like kids in a candy shop. It's fun, and we have the support from all the private sector and the empowerment from the government. So the only way is up.
Malik, anything more?
Yeah, I want to emphasize on the importance of sustainability. And that is what we really care in Amsa Hospitality operations, the partners we worked, the brands we work, the brand we are creating, the academy we are creating in Amsa Hospitality. I invite all my hotelier fellows to take it seriously. My favorite quote, which I want to add here as a closing comment, is the greatest threat to our world is that everyone thinks that someone else will save. This is a quote by Robert Sala. Thank you.
Thank you, Malik, and thank you everyone for being here and sharing your insights and points and thoughts with us.
Thank you for having us.